who will be on the prio pick this time. Oh, Fearless Esports taking the side once more.
Yep, identical bans, and they go back onto the RD once again. They feel that, you know what, KK RD wasn't the problem. I agree with them. I think at the end of the day, it was just they didn't protect their jungle fast enough. And Team Secret, they say, no, it's a warm-up game, right? The real exercise is here. Let's see, we can win this game even faster. They go with the exact same start as well. Musashi and the Zhang Fei.
Oh, it's similar things, right? It's the similar things for Team Secret. They banned the idea. They show up with the lane. Okay, similar picks as well for game number 1. Not changing a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're just going for what Ken said, right? It's not really the problem of the actual team roster. It was the execution. It was that team wipe, man. That really kind of cut them off.
Okay, they want to do once more execution-wise. Take 2. For Fearless Esports, we will see a shakeup. The latest one has been banned and Dharma as well.
Exact same bans as well.
Okay, nothing changes here. Let's see what will be the last 2 picks will go.
Oh yeah.
Even the Angela.
Okay.
Okay, no melting moments for the Zhang Fei. Still can do the same thing. I think in teams in HOKC, Fearless Esports is not afraid to try once more, heading to game number 2 in the same draft.
Yep, I want to see what this final ban is. It's similar, it's going to be the Byron as well. And I feel like right now, it would be so funny if, you know, Dowda walks through that same brush path again and he gets jumped by 5 different members once more.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. I've been saying it's so bad here because it's the same thing. Not changing a different pick for Team Secret.
Okay, one.
Okay, only one. We got Mr. Dun here.
Hey, it's the dude. See, I did expect this pick to come through in game 1, but maybe this is what they were thinking about, right? It's like, hey, let's actually not do too well on this one, and we'll see if Monkey works or Dune. And I feel like Dune would work better, right? Because, I mean, the Unruly Blade, he can soak a lot of damage. He's got the Wind Slash, right? You've seen me on the Dude. If I can do it, Dao can definitely do it, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think the intensity and the speed is much faster, right?
Agreed.
Because at the same time, for Menki to use that Dream Roam, it comes once every long while. But for Dune, with the Dolia as well, with the Celestial Melody, refresh. Every 5 seconds, you have a new Unruly Blade. And with Gale's Benediction, you're able to stay in the fight much longer compared to Menki.
Okay, you place it really quickly. We've seen the crowd react as well. The Charlotte, this is the thing that changed the last 2 picks between FV and TS. Damage and also frontline tank. Will this be the answer in taking game number 2 by Fearless Esports as you guys placed? We have more ways to utilize this kind of lineup. Will this be enough of the aggression playstyle that Team Secret has been showing in the first game of the day?
All right, this is going to be an important marker because right now it's almost the same draft. And if Fearless falter again, it is Death's Door greeting them right now.
Oh my goodness. Again, we are placing this first match and we're casting the first match in the lower bracket. This is a do or die series, and we need to see here some bit of adjustment that FE can do.
I don't want to be that guy, but Team Secret did exactly the same kind of thing in Season 2 Invitational, right? 2-0, and then the enemy team took Silver Scrapes to 3-2. So I don't want to be that guy, but I'm being that guy. I'm being the villain on the broadcast.
Okay, so you are, right? Own it, be accountable.
Well, it's facts, right? This has been the experience, that has been the journey of Team Secret. Let's see on how Fearless Esports could translate that into a winning success this time around in game number 2. So no early game aggression from Team Secret in the camp of Fearless Esports. Mainly they're respecting here the frontline control that the Dun can do in the early stage of the game.
Yeah, and right away you can see advantage going over the Fearless Esports already, right? Because right now KK has the confidence to come in, live step out as well, gotten that Firehawk on the bottom side. And with that, this is going to be an advantage that they will not miss on the side of Fearless Esports as well.
Yeah, that's half HP taken out from KK. So this is like the wonders that we were trying to see with the Zhang Fei and the long pick. It has been this, but looking at the clash lane here. Okay, eyeing on this Xinglin. It's most likely the Team Secret is just doing a counter invade here. And how they want to feel it through Fearless Esports, just in case they might get visited. They're rotating as 3 coming from the red buff this time around.
Yep, okay, all advantage to Fearless Esports. Everything is going in their favor right now.
Okay, that was decent. I like that play there, right? But the Wavebreaker does come through, kind of deters TNX and Shishan from that one. But I liked the fact that he baited the Wind Slash, he missed the knockup from the second proc of it, and then went in, right? So I feel like if there was a little bit more time, it would have been cleaner on the side of Team Secret.
Okay, so they're trying to bait and switch, probably proc out some resources, but one thing...
Breaker, there's the right on the wave. A lot of damage coming through. KK's not going to fall because he has the healing from Dolia. Oh, okay, so it's literally just a barrage of attacks across the gorge. Up in the clash lane, down in the farm lane. But speaking of down, is TNX going to be the first? Blood the Destructive Deluge is not enough. Fable gets the kill, but Shushan onto Shin Lin as well. Dao looking pretty low, but he is Dune. He can get out for now.
Okay, better adjustment for FE, countering the vision and aggressiveness as well. That kind of attention that was brought into the top lane, Fearless Esports literally felt that something was missing, and that was their way of amplifying the first kill for Fearless this in second game.
Yep. Do not be confused. Right now, Fearless Esports, they still have the lead. They're in control. It's a slight control, right?
Yeah.
But they are just a little bit ahead of Team Secret. So Team Secret, they have to make something work. TNX needs to find more space to farm and hopefully get the pickups. Right now, they're in parallel state. Duel to the depth. There was no combination coming through, which is why they failed their initial gank attempt.
I think the initial parts of what FE can do here is just literally bait everything out. With the Arlie and again, Woodwood being present still into the farm lane is most likely the great stuff that they were trying to aim for in game number one. As you said, execution, they want to do it once more in game number 2, and so far they have been holding it through.
Yeah, I mean, you can go into see right now that Sun's still kind of, he was for a second having the gold lead, but then all of a sudden, KK's just able to turn that around very fast. So, Fearless Esports are definitely playing a lot better of an early game in this game too.
Okay, early game is just the thing that Fearless Esports literally needed, and the last pick of the Dune here is slowly becoming a great factor in early game counter initiation, because they know how strong Team Secret is on the power spike, but this is just their one way of delaying and giving so much space for KK, as you mentioned.
Yep, and right now, you know, Xuan has already turned it around, right? He now has the EXP advantage in the lane as well. It was Xingling who was holding that lane earlier, and at this point, it looks like the first initiation will be towards this neutral objective. Tyrant, of course, going to be the objective of choice. They want to be able to start fights, get the kills as well, and this is how they're going to gain the map control.
Yeah, I mean, it looks a lot more stronger here for Team Secret, right? They pushed the farm lane all the way down to the T1, right? So they have a lot of pressure. It looks like they're not going to take it because they can see that they have the vision on Fearless Esports, that they were very much in that mid lane. I mean, a little bit of hesitation here from Team Secret. I feel like they could have got that Tyrant a lot quicker because Dune is now obviously up to scratch, trying to get the Azure Golem as they take this neutral objective. So hey, extra damage going over to Team Secret. Those flaming palms are going to be pretty crucial.
Yeah, good thing they maximize it as well. And again, there was moments of hesitation there that we were trying to observe too. So with that kind of space, it needs to translate something out because FV is not really committing to any team fights, and you need to be quicker on how to address that on the upper hand. Slowfar in the space, we're really looking at Fable here, and he has been a great aid in most of the lanes right now for FE to buy more time.
Yeah, but at this point, I don't think it's enough, right? But okay, Yuhan falling a bit low.
Nothing too much, right? They're just kind of testing the water. They're just trying to bait the other team. They're like, hey, we can bait an ultimate if we use an ultimate. So it's just that exchange, baby.
I think the exchange right now for Fearless Esports is they just want space and time and not just be killed as of this moment, because it is more important to likely survive and get more items. That was the first mistake.
Okay, 2v1 up into the clash lane here. The CC immunity does come from the lane. Death on Sunset onto the Masashi, but the duel at Death is able to catch him out. But it's not going to be enough damage onto the lane just yet. He's able to kind of just soak up this 2v1 potential. And I feel like this is the good thing about the lane pick, right? You're able to kind of, once you get to level 8, it's a lot easier to kind of uneven those odds.
Yeah, it's like the in and out on how this kind of lineup of Fearless Esports could be effective in this game, because the lane is a great advantage against the Luong and Lady Zhun, mainly because of the force out of the Death at Sunset. With that kind of mindset they can do against Team Secret, it could really dictate the pace on how they want to go with the counter picks or even the team fighting presence. But so far, both of them had just been really careful on how to address this kind of game.
Yeah, we are looking at two different things, right? The number one thing is, okay, what's the wave like before the team fights? And the second thing we're looking for is how many extra hits do the farm laners get on one another. That's what is going to decide the fight. That's why Sun and KK are consistently trading back and forth.
Yeah, they have been really eyeing on who's going to be the first mistake here because they have been holding this lane so far, and the advantage, half of the gold goes to a Team Secret. But one thing also that has just been really effective here is how they want to hold the lane. Because the moment that FE has enough time and the items to go up against Team Secret, they would really take advantage of it.
Yeah, I feel like this neutral objective being taken here by Team Secret could either really benefit them as if they get the pushes into the lanes, or if they don't do anything with it and then the side of Fearless Esports are able just to kind of take the Vanguards in.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot more gold going up to the side of Fearless Esports as they secure those Vanguards, right?
Yeah, at the same time, right, they're picking up the pace from game 1, right? They're making it so much faster, they're trying to invade as well. And when they get all these extra resources, that is what is going to turn the game for them, because late game, this is going to be Fearless Esports game.
Yeah, we're literally discussing the window here for the power spike of Fearless Esports. This is the most important thing, because that thing has been missing in game number 1. The damage, the front line, and this is going to be scary. Look
Oh,
at that.
did he tear from the Unbridled Outburst? Oh, KK looks very low! Sun gets the kill there. Are there going to be any more? The Unruly Blade comes through from Dodo to get him out of there, but the Infinite Fastness being used very aggressive here by Sun. Shinling gets the kill onto Hugh1. It is going to be a 2-2 trade, 3-2 trade. They are going at it. Fearless Esports, Team Secret landing the win slash. It's only Shishan alive. Hugh1 needs to come with backup, baby.
That was a great trade from Fearless Esports as well. They have been overstaying for a moment there, but it literally translated the overcommitment of TS to just move forward because the protection of T1 is so important right now. They have been very protective in that kind of scenario.
So that start, Unbridled Outburst, that was a nice ultimate onto that KK early, right? With the Imperial State, the last hit from Sun coming in. And you know what? This was a great fight for Fearless Esports because they won this fight, but they lost the map. Because the result of this, they lost the T1 on the bot as well. And this is not going to help them in the growth. In fact, it's a slight recovery only. And Secret, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they need to move quicker as well. I know Arlie has a window here to power spike, but one thing also the Team Secret has felt, we need to do something here. Control the map, distract everything out, because Fearless Esports has been staying at some point, and this is like the commitment that they need to do up against TS right now.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of commitment there needed, right? But I feel like if they take this fight right now when Sun's out of the equation, I feel like it's going to go into the favor of Fearless Esports. They're able to get that T1 into the farm lane, which again is just relieving the control, relieving that pressure, right?
Okay, relief of pressure. What can Fearless Esports can do right now to address that?
They need to work harder on the map, right? At this point, if you take a look at what Secret is doing, they're pulling them all over the place. And Long, Mr. Sun, he has been able to just solo push a lot of the objectives. And the other person who's solo pushing or defending his strength. So nothing comes out of the Fearless Esports aggression. Nothing.
Okay, will that translate into something? Nothing out to something, because you want to see something here from Fearless Esports. They have been holding on for so long. Again, if we keep on doing that, they need to be more prepared to address also the window that Team Secret has been building. The goal is with them. Tyrant is open. I think they have more ways to answer it, but looking at the positioning here of TNX as well. Very good position.
Yeah, on Sunset into the back line. I mean, Sun looks pretty low. It's a good way to take away the Lung, right? So there's the Unbridled Outrage. Push him back. Fearless Esports for now. Still a lot of pressure from Shinlin onto the back line once more. He's doing a lot of damage onto the Musashi for now.
Oh, they're
there
going
we
in.
go, dual adapt. It is Sun picking up the kill onto Shinlin. After all that abuse, he turns it around. Shun gets the kill onto Woodwind as well. But the wind slash misses. If that connected, it would have been just as fatal as a double kill from KK.
That translated perfectly in Fearless Esports. I know Shane was the first one to go down, but that kind of comeback and the wave switching in, Fearless Esports literally saw that coming.
Okay, look at the goal lead. It's cut. It's gone. Right now, Fearless Esports, they take this Shadow Tyrant, in fact. It's going to be recovery of the gold. They get back the EXP as well. They're going to hit 15 really soon. And this is the game they're looking for, right? KK is 13, tied up with Sun as well. And Dao from being 2 levels behind, he's now similar levels with TNX as well. So this is a good recovery. This is what they needed to do.
Okay, we have now the closer to-do list. If you are FP, and this is like the instant replay. This was like the pickup they wanted to do. Since Shinglin was gone, there was no backline counter, there was no backline aggression that can be given in Team Secret hands. But this counterplay, when the wind slash was gone, it could have turned around something. But at that moment, Fearless Esports saw that window, the very tiny hole. They literally expanded to a great success.
Yep, and it switched the map control, map aggression to their favor. Right now, it is TS who has lost that mid T1, and T2 being threatened on the top. It's not going to be an easy defense for the side of Secret.
Yeah, I think the defense, right? We're looking at the aggression here, but at the same time, we need to look over on how the macro plays with Fearless Esports. We know they been a pickoff coming in from Shinglin and Woodwind. It's just that they did not let go of the lane equilibrium from mid and to the top lane, which actually forced TS to do cleanup right now.
Yep, and okay, so we did not see the finishing items, but we do have the Dragon's Rage coming out from TNX. He's going to be able to have a little bit more lifesteal as he goes into the fight as well. Deal percentage damage onto his normal hits. So this is going to change the fight. But at this point, with the goal lead, I think Fearless Esports, their draft is just a little bit more tanky, more robust than the side of Team Secret.
Okay, I think now the power spike is showing for Fearless Esports to do a counterattack. That's what we feel is kind of contention. Are you going to let this go? But look at the position of Suwon here.
Oh, okay, so a little bit of an aggression onto the backline here of Team Secret. We do see the Masashi takes a lot of damage. Dow as well, not actually getting in the way. Scot-free. We do see the Celestial Melody does go over to the lane as well, so he does have double death on Sunset. The Unbridled Lane Burst is there to push away the Dovia. There is the death on Sunset from Shinglin once more. CC Muty, the shield from Blood Rage comes through, but Chuan gets the kill onto KK. Woodwind goes down. It is a double kill. Shinling has no more. There is no way into the backline for Fearless Esports. Team Secret are running down this clash lane for now.
Yep, they're opening up the door, the pathways for the T3s, and Team Secret, they smell blood.
Okay, now they're at the base once more, 10-6. On to the
Oh,
lead.
the death on Sunset! The duel to death is going to be enough to try and take down that backline. Dow goes down! It's going to be game 2 for Team Secret!
It's already match point! Oh my goodness, King! Blam! We've seen the greatness. We've seen the countless Team Secret literally stood up how they take game number 2, and they have literally closed the window once more of the draft spike of Fearless Esports.
Okay, so the salute comes from the players of Team Secret. Please, 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 for the love of goodness, do not put up the 3-0 sign. We do not want to see that.
My goodness.
Yeah, I mean, caster curse is one thing, right? Player curse is a whole nother level.
Yep. I don't want to see that again. We have seen that in the Malaysia Grand Finals.
Yeah.
We are in Indonesia, a different country, a different place, different crowd. Do it properly, win the game, then put your hands up.
Okay. I'm understanding you, boys. So, if Team Secret does it again, consistency, strength, I think they have been not really aggressive and early, which is good, by the way. It was a way to address the execution they wanted to do against Fearless Esports, but with that kind of securing in game number 2, it opened up a lot of space, and that pickoff specifically in the last few moments of the game really worked so well.
It really did, right? I mean, they were just waiting for the side of Fearless Esports to crack, right? Like, they were taking chips. Just imagine the team's a big egg, right? And they're just going at it. And it was just that vital moment where Shinglin kind of just overstepped a little bit too much on the lane, got punished, and then from that point on, it was just clean slate for the side of Team Secret.
Okay, it's a good one, but there's one more thing, which is they didn't reveal any more strats.
Yeah. Let's go back, right? Let's go back to the highlights to see once more what happened in game number 2.
Hi everyone, I'm Yuhan, and I'm the official 2024 HOK Championship Observer. The tournament highlight of the day is here. 3, 2, 1, show!
Deja vu, boys and girls. Yep, and this will be the first, right? It was a shaky start, let's be honest about it. I think Fearless Esports did have some merits in this game. They did a lot better.
Yeah, and better improvement too. Like, they haven't gone into situation they have been hesitating in the early game. But this moment, at 8 minutes, they knew, like Team Secret knew, that there was moments of windows that they can turn out to be a great way of initiating. It was like the 3-3 trade that happened, and when they found out that KK was literally out of position, this was the complete punish of Team Secret on that kind of overcommitment from FE.
Yep. This is why we say, as a farm lane, don't go in, don't soak damage, right? We need you to stay alive.
Yeah, literally. And this was the pickoff, right? This was the moments that Team Secret actually have been taking the T1, but one skill literally missed that moment from TNX. It could turn things around. It turned things around for Team Secret too, but for this, Fearless Esports really had a great way to recover on that kind of moments that TS has been doing, but this kind of aggression that they do at 30 minutes really showed up really well.
Yep, it's a birthday celebration, right? MVP, I'm just going to call it now. It is going to be Xuan. He was the one making so much space for the team. Yes, TNX did dive in, but Xuan was the one making the plays here. And if we take a look at every single fight that has taken part in this particular match itself, Sun was always left untouched. Okay, Kelvin, what's your reaction?
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's the Kelvin that we
Okay,
know.
okay.
All right.
Okay, okay, and there is the wave, literally. And that is just complete confidence of a
I mean,
2-0.
if we get a 3-0, will there be a mark left?
I hope not. I hope not.
We will know for sure, guys, because we're heading towards the game, and the MVP is none other than...
No, it's not.
Oh, sorry, man.
It's Shishan. Yeah, no,
It's
okay.
Shishan.
Regardless. Okay, Shishan played a perfect game as well. Look at the damage that he took. 8%, right? So everyone was focused on Sun, trying to get his Sun. But Shishan was just throwing the flowing sides, the ocean of tears, the destructive delusions. He did not throw it at the players. He threw it in front of the place that they were running to. I hope you noticed that, because this is the mark of a difference between a good player and a great player. A good player feels like, okay, they're here. Let me throw it here. But a great player knows what's your next move, and I will stop you there.
Yeah, he has been really great, man. Like, Shishan onto this hero, the Lady Jean, bro. Like, this is just the addition, because you were talking about space, right? How much they could reach Fearless Esports, and it was a complete layer of everything, and it worked so well. Having a Massive Agony and also the Venomous Staff literally depleted that healing that the Dolly can do from this lineup.
Yep, and the longer you leave him alone, the more damage over time that he does. So which is why Xuan, he went for this very aggressive X of Tom and Starbreaker, Sky Dome. No, was it Sky Dome? No, Pure Sky, not the second tier. So Pure Sky along with the Frost Embrace. Take a look at the damage that he dealt. 53,000 just by getting kills. He didn't do anything else besides take towers, but when the kills came, they came in painful.
Man, even the team fighting rate is really showing how they were forced, right? Look at this. Shishan, 100,000 onto the damage and landing those flow and size, even the Destructive Deluge in the most worst case scenario of FE, they were literally forced once again to defend. And look at this, there was a flip, right?
Yeah,
Fearless
yeah.
Esports, it was a great start getting Tyrant in the Shadow, Tyrant 2, but the moment Team Secret knew the opening, it wasn't just the objective. It was everybody at the wrong position, and when they knew somebody was literally showing in the map, they take it and it went in their favor.
Okay, boys, let's go into the Fearless Esports room right now. What are we thinking? How do we come back from this? We played the same draft twice, and we got beaten. We had a good